Yes, I did send someone to fetch you. But as for what I'd like to discuss next, well, I still have some reservations.
Given that we've already made the trip here, you should just tell us. Bet you need us to help you with something, right?
I do indeed have something I'd like to ask you to do. However, the situation is this. It has come to my attention that the Snezhnayan harbinger known as the Knave wants a diplomatic meeting with you, correct? I heard that she was originally from Fontaine, but for her to suddenly arrive here and abruptly request such a meeting like this, I sincerely advise you to refuse her invitation outright. I'm sure you're aware that her purpose is most likely related to Child's recent predicament. We convicted one of the Snezhnayan harbingers in a court of law, but we have yet to provide any form of detailed report on the matter. This does indeed provide an opportunity for Snezhnaya to put pressure on us. I believe we should adopt an evasive stance until we can provide a proper explanation and have a preliminary plan on how to deal with the matter.
No, we shouldn't. I think we should agree to the meeting.
Oh?
Well, you see, we are the ones that owe an explanation. If we keep putting off the meeting, it could easily result in the problem escalating, right? It's like a fight between two friends. If they don't agree to see each other and talk in person, isn't it possible that the friendship could end entirely?
Though diplomatic relations between Fontaine and Snezhnaya could be considered as friendly, it is only superficially so. You wouldn't go so far as to say that our nations are friends, as you did in your example.
It was just an analogy. An analogy, okay?
Moreover, even if we were to talk in person, if we don't have sufficient information prepared, it is quite possible—
I don't think we should overthink those possibilities yet. Even if the logic of the divine is not immediately apparent, its wisdom will only be revealed with time. Besides, you'll be at the meeting. If any problems do pop up, you'll have no problem navigating them.
I must clarify that interacting and communicating with people outside of court is not my cup of tea. It seems you think too much of me. But more importantly, when did I agree to join the meeting with you?
You mean you won't come? No, that won't do. I can't go to the meeting alone. You have to accompany me. I must take you with me.
Lady Farina, could there be something else regarding this matter that is being kept from me?
No, not at all. Look, I am the Hydro-Archon of Fontaine, Focalor, the god of justice who is loved and adored by many. So I only hope that justice—
Though it could officially be considered a diplomatic conference, I prefer to see our meeting today as an ordinary tea party. I assume you see it the same way, Miss Farina? Lady Farina?
Yes, that's right. Just like you said, a tea party. To make this tea party—
It's a pleasure to meet you, Monsieur Neuvillette. I was born in Fontaine, so naturally, there's no need to introduce the nation's revered—
Hello. The pleasure is also mine.
First, I would like to thank the two of you. I'm often away on business outside of Fontaine, and I'm told that the children of the House of the Hearth have been well taken care of. Oh, I'm not referring to when my children, Linny and Lynette, were falsely accused by you. The children of the House of the Hearth are often misunderstood. All I meant to say is that Fontaine has been stable in recent years. The people are well off and the children lead happy, fulfilled lives. That is something truly worth cherishing, and no one wishes to disrupt such peace.
Now then, you have come regarding the matter of Child, correct?
Well, yes. It appears the ever-busy Udex Nouvillette doesn't wish to waste time with diplomatic pleasantries, and hopes that we can get straight to the point of our talk. Yes, as you surmised, understanding Child's situation is indeed one of the goals of this trip. As we are both diplomats from Snezhnaya as well as Fatui Harbingers, Child and I have always been colleagues. Were anything to happen in Fontaine, each of us would serve as the other's attorney to resolve the issue. So now, in my capacity as his attorney, I request that Child be turned over to Snezhnaya. We have a responsibility to cooperate with Fontaine and resolve what has happened to him together.
The rules governing attorneys only apply before a trial has concluded. Since a verdict has already been rendered, we see the case as settled. I apologize for being unable to grant your request.
An outright refusal. Very well. I respect all the rules of Fontaine's courts, just as I respect you as Chief Justice. Okay, why don't we back up a step? You don't need to transfer Child to us. I only request to enter the fortress of Meripede to see Child and confirm his condition. It's not like you couldn't even manage to fulfill a simple request like that. Right, Miss Farina?
About that.
The fortress of Meripede has always been completely autonomous. Even we have no authority to interfere there, and diplomatic issues do not suffice as an excuse. However, if you absolutely must confirm the situation of the Harbinger, I have a proposal.
The knave showed up already? Well, Lenny did say that Father will be returning soon. We didn't even know that Lenny was from the House of the Hearth at the time, so we kinda overlooked that information.
Yes, thank you for your kind advice. I'm well aware of the situation. I also noticed that Lady Farina acts a little odd and unnatural whenever I bring up matters related to the knave.
Could the knave be threatening Lady Farina or something?
If that were the case, then why wouldn't Lady Farina inform me? And what...
So maybe that's not very likely. Even though Farina can act a little weird at times, she's still an archon.
In reality, this problem is even more thorny than it appears. According to reports from the fortress of Meripede, Child recently disappeared under mysterious circumstances. The details are still unclear. We cannot rule out an escape, but there have also been no reports of him outside of the fortress of Meripede. Special guards oversee the fortress, and its internal systems are extensive. Combined with the special characteristics of the surrounding terrain, an escape should not be possible. I suspect that there's something else behind Child's disappearance. I was only willing to share this information with you because you are friends of Child, and it is my duty to see justice done.
So this is what you wanted to see us about before?
Yes. I would like you to go to the fortress of Meripede and investigate Child's disappearance. This was my proposal during our meeting with the knave. Rather than allowing her to intervene, I offered to send someone to find out about Child's situation and report back to her in detail. The knave did not seem satisfied by my proposal, but she still agreed to go along with it for the time being. Her words were, "We will talk more once we have that report."
So that means we bought ourselves some time.
Firstly, you're already acquainted with Child. Your eyes may discern relevant details there that others would miss. And secondly, is the consideration of the unique nature of the fortress of Meripede.
Isn't it just Fontaine's prison?
I would not define it so crudely. The fortress of Meripede is not affiliated with the court system of Fontaine on paper. It has always existed as an autonomous entity. Early in Fontaine's history, criminals were punished with exile, not imprisonment. Even today, sentences against convicted criminals still include exile, just as before. The fortress of Meripede may seem like a prison, but it should in fact be regarded as a gathering place for exiles. All we do is dispatch guards to keep watch and help maintain security, but we have no right to get involved with any other matters. Although I do have a personal relationship with the administrator there, neither myself nor the courts have the right to be directly involved with the investigation, no matter how serious the grounds.
Oh, Paimon gets it now. That's why you need us to conduct our own investigation as a third party, right?
Correct. I will arrange false charges against you so that you may secretly investigate inside the fortress during your detention. This will save us a lot of unnecessary trouble. So, are you two willing to accept my proposal?
Yeah, no matter how you look at it, it seems we're the best choice.
You two have my sincere thanks. This matter is of critical importance to Fontaine's current situation. Also, I hope that both of you can keep this operation a secret. We will rendezvous at the Fortress of Merapede's entrance on Irenaeus once you've prepared yourselves. I will arrange for someone to take you inside.
Prepared ourselves? Is there something we need to prepare?
Perhaps you could enjoy a good meal and have a nice bath. I'm afraid that living conditions inside the fortress are nothing like those on the outside world.
Oh, right! Even though on second thought, is it too late to back it?
Please do not worry. Since you are you will be compensated according to the highest standards permitted to legal staff.
Now that's more like it! Come on, traveler, let's go!
Are you leaving now? In that case, please take this cake as a token of my personal gratitude.
I'll have that, and that! Oh, and one of those two! Ooh, and no Fonta, thank you! That cake was pretty good. But as soon as Paimon remembered that we were about to go to prison, Paimon's stomach suddenly became completely empty! Now that Paimon thinks about it, we've always been super careful, but here we are, about to... Let's just try our best to investigate.
Oh, what is that I hear? Is it the taste of a breaking story?
Hey! You can't hear a...
Oh, don't remind me. I invited an eyewitness to a case to eat here. Calm down, calm down. This is nothing new. As a journalist, you should be used to this by now. As long as you can score some juicy
You know we can still hear you.
Never mind. It's nothing. I just heard you mention the Fortress of Meripede. You didn't commit a crime, did you? Please.
No way! We would never! We're just going there to... Oh no, Paimon almost forgot that Neuvillette told us to keep it a secret!
Huh? You're being... Oh. But now that I think about it, I suppose...
You mean Paimon really did something that serious? Sorry, Paimon...
In that case, it's nothing particularly newsworthy after all. Oh, how disappointing. Oh, right. There's still a chance.
About that...
It's nothing difficult. All you have to do is think of a way to get some time face-to-face with the... He was awarded the honorary title of Duke in Fontaine. Sounds really cool, huh? Only those who have made significant contributions to the nation have been conferred this title. On top of that, the Fortress of Meripede has never been under the jurisdiction of the courts. Practically nobody, including... Oh, if I could write an
You make it sound...
Of course! I wouldn't ask you to do it for free.
Alright, you got a deal.
Then it's settled. The food should be here any second, right? Huh? Wait, just how much did you order?
Oh, Paimon's so full.
I had no idea you could eat so much. That didn't go according to plan. Please.
something really ominous, didn't she?
You have come, just as promised. Yes, this is the one and only entrance to the fortress of Meripede from Irenaeus. Careful. You may want to step back a bit.
Whoa! So you have to go down from here? Is the prison underwater?
Utilizing both the barrier of the water as well as the fear humans have of the depths, the fortress of Meripede is naturally the perfect place to confine and guard criminals. But do not worry. It is not nearly as frightening inside.
Paimon hopes you're right. Don't know about you.
Oh, and there's one more thing. I mentioned that I have had personal dealings with the administrator of the fortress, Writhsley. He's a very shrewd fellow.
Yeah, we heard about him too.
Correct. He is the highest-ranking manager of the underwater prison. Even though you are going there to investigate at my behest, it would behoove you to avoid any confrontation with him or any of his subordinates. The Duke rarely ever leaves the fortress of Meripede, but that does not mean he is not privy to all that is happening inside and outside the fortress. He is quiet, but not unaware, so please bear that in mind. All right, that's about all the time that we have to talk privately.
Don't worry, we won't let you down.
Good. Madeline!
I'm here, Monsieur Nervalet. These two are the newest convicts. Please follow me, you two. I'll process your paperwork for entering the fortress of Meripede.
Are we already underwater now? Huh. So this is what it feels like to be a criminal in Fontaine.
You two seem to be taking this pretty well. It's rare to see convicts in such a good mood.
Oh, it's you, Madeline. Why'd they make you make the trip down here today?
Monsieur Nervalet personally requested I escort these two convicts. I suppose he was concerned others might not be up to the task.
Well, now, aren't you the lucky one?
Well, have you tried service with a smile?
Yeah, right. As if. And even if I did smile at them, the convicts would probably just...
Oh, she's got a...
Well, I've finished transferring you. You two will register here, and Marette will guide you through the remaining procedures.
Yep. Okay, let me see.
That would be us!
Let me confirm your charges in eating a cake specially prepared for the Archon by a Snezhnayan envoy without the Archon's permission, thereby incapacitating the political center of Fontaine for a brief period. Sentence, 45 days?
Wait, you mean the cake that...
Just looking at the charges, It seems and considering how fond Lady Furina is of sweets, this crime is tantamount to trying to assassinate the Hydro Archon herself. Now I've seen everything. Please stand in front of the board over there.
Oh, all right. But
And we're done. Thank you for your cooperation. Next, someone will...
huh? Rebirth?
You two are the new inmates, right? Follow me.
Oh, okay.
Save it. Not like a...
So, are you one of the guard?
Why should I tell you anything? What's in it for me? This is exactly why I can't stand you fish. I wouldn't even be doing this if it weren't for the credit coupons.
Credit coupon?
Alright, seeing as you're not the annoying kind that's getting dragged in here crying and blubbering, I guess I can tell you a few Mora means nothing here. Here, we use credit coupon. Coupons can get you almost anything in the Fortress of Meripede. Desires? Fulfilled. You want power? No problem.
So, credit coupons are...
It's not as simple as that. Like no matter how much money or power you had before, it means nothing once you set foot inside the Fortress of Everyone starts from the same place. I guess that's the real purpose of the coupon. And this is also exactly why so many criminals choose not to return to the outside world, even...
Oh, so that's what the fortress...
It certainly ain't all sunshine and roses here, but it's also not the worst place to be. You'd better take a good look at the scenery now. It'll be after being away from the sunlight for so long, even the Oh, I'm actually an inmate like you two. Welcoming newcomers is a job I've picked up to earn some extra coupons.
Why aren't you answering us again?
I've told you enough for free.
So all you care about is
Almost there. It's down through here.
So, we're going even deeper now? Just how deep down are we?
It's like a metaphor for your previous life, isn't it?
Our lives weren't that bad. So this is the actual entrance to the fortress of Meribit? Huh. It looks like there are other new arrivals, too. Oh, they sure don't look happy. Maybe we look too relaxed for fresh convicts. Oh, right. We're on some... If we're discovered, even Neuvillette might not be able to rescue us. Hey! Don't scare Paimon!
Look, I don't really know you, and I have no idea what kind of crime you committed, but...
Someone important...
Now's not the time to worry about that. Anyway, it's over there, so... You just go on over there by yourself.
What was that all about? Wait a second. Are there usually so many garter mechs around here? They're already onto us?
Prisoners numbers 7459 and 7560. Welcome. Oh, no need to be anxious. When I heard that you were friends of Monsieur Neuvillette, I had the guard mechs...
Wait! You know about him?
The seafloor isn't as cut off from the world as you might imagine. However, I'm afraid that I know nothing more than that you are friends of the Udex. And as you can see, committing a crime means being sentenced here.
The Duke! Greetings, Your Grace!
Greetings, my good fellow. Well, I'm willing to imagine that the weather is as good outside the sea as you say it is. How great it would have been if only the fortress of Meribit had been built on the coast, huh?
My profuse...
So this is the Duke.
The Traveler and Paimon, correct? Mr. Deacon here was I see. In that case, I
admit that I was only thinking about the coupons. I had no idea you two were big shots who were worthy of...
Plenty of time ahead, Deacon. Well, I believe that concludes the introductions.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take my leave now.
Please, follow me. To make you feel more welcome, I'll show you around...
He's going to personally give us a cure? Huh. No wonder Charlotte's so interested in him. He's one of those mysterious types. All right.
There's no need to be so reserved. The label of criminal is nothing but one of many identities. And being criminally inclined here at the fortress is just one of many ways to survive.
Is it really okay for the warden to think...
Well, then maybe you'll be able to carve out a name and a place for yourselves in this underwater world, But before you go in swinging, please remember that in the fortress of Meribit, it's better to not cause trouble for yourself. Now, we've arrived at a very important place. The Coupon Cafeteria.
Welfare mule? You mean...
That's right. Criminals are essential to fortress operations, so we must guarantee...
But that's not how it was. Back in the day, it cost your reward coupons just to get a... For fish like you who just arrived with nothing. It was only after His Grace became... Now everyone gets a square meal every day. Even no-good slackers who've never...
In the fortress of Meribit, credit coupons are the only currency, and everything must be purchased. But trade is always conducted by people. If nobody could even afford a meal, then the whole fortress would be up in arms. So, rather than saying that we're giving everyone a free meal here,
Your Grace's reasoning is correct. Whatever the case, hard work is rewarded here.
Right! Paimon sees your point. Oh, wait, no. We shouldn't drop our guard so quickly.
Let's continue this way. This place is known as the Pancration Ring. Sometimes we have criminals who have more energy than they know what to do with. So, instead of leaving them to their own devices, we've provided them with this.
Pancration matches? And you can earn extra.
But I must warn you that your sentence will be extended if you fail to restrain yourself and end up seriously injuring or killing your opponent.
So, did you?
No, actually. I just granted approval for the organizer to use this area to build the ring. Of course, the fees are also.
Oh.
Sure. Ensuring personal safety, maintaining the arena, and resolving any conflicts that arise.
Oh, no. Paimon.
A reasonable guess.
Oh, you hear that? Paimon has a tip.
That is something you can discuss between yourselves later. Let's move on for now.
Your Grace. Good morning.
What time indeed? Time wait.
My.
Jeez.
These are the dormitories, which is where inmates sleep. The guard in the Fortress of Meripede, criminals usually spend most of their time in.
The production zone?
Not necessarily. Though working in the production zone is the most reliable way to earn credit coupons, if you have.
Wow. Wait!
The fact that the Fortress of Meripede has continued operating completely autonomous as for what we produce, many of the clock. Therefore, the Fortress of Meripede is not only a place where criminal. There's no need for me to get into specifics about the production process now. You'll experience it all firsthand when you report for work tomorrow. Let's move on. The tour continues over this way.
You really scared me there. I didn't.
The only thing you should be seeing is the work in front of you. Oh? Is something the matter?
It's nothing. Paimon's just worried about how hard we'll have to work tomorrow. Your Grace? What are you doing in the infirmary at a time like this? Oh no, you didn't injure yourself, did you?
Not yet, unfortunately for you. But thank you for your concern, Sigewin.
Oh, then you must be here for those two.
Allow me to introduce you. This is the infirmary, and Sigewin here is the Fortress of Meripede's head nurse.
Hello, new faces. They call me the head nurse, but I actually handle all the nurse-related work all by myself down here.
Since you seem to have some rare downtime with no patients, perhaps you could find the time to join us for dinner?
Oh, then these two must be some important convicts. Sure, I'll join the welcome party.
Thank you. Your presence will be the pièce de résistance for today's tour.
Oh, so the tour part is over?
I believe I've already covered the primary aspects of life here in the fortress. I seldom conduct tours.
Well?
Then let's head back to the coupon cafeteria.
You should at least try to be excited. Our... What do you think of the food? Wow, it looks delicious! Neverlet made it sound like living conditions in the Fortress of Merip. Oh, isn't that the meal box that only super lucky people manage to...
It actually has nothing to do with luck in this case. I had a word.
Oh, you mean yes. What you get to eat depends completely on your luck. You could say that it's this... Paimon knew it! If criminals got to eat... Excuse me, did I hear you mention Nervulette just now? He seems healthy no matter how you look at him.
Sounds like he hasn't changed a bit.
Oh, that's good. But
No news is... Maybe next time I've got something to discuss with him, I can...
But isn't the Fortress of Merip...
Well, we provide all kinds of mechanical products for official use, and some essential goods have to be obtained from the overworlds. Monsieur Nervulette's character is unimpeachable. No matter the question, you can discuss it openly, and in light of that, I am quite willing to go out of my way. In fact, right now, I'm treating you two as guests invited. After this, you two will just be inmates here. You're very welcome. Well, your new life...
The Traveler and Paimon, right? Listen up. Your bunks are right over there. Follow me.
So this is where we'll be sleeping from now on. Oh, Paimon can't believe this! By the way, Traveler, even though the Duke didn't say it too directly, we are criminals, and Paimon, is it possible that he knows we're here on a mission? Or, yeah, Paimon thinks so too. Maybe something like, hey, I have my eyes on you, so don't try anything. Yeah, you're right. It's not like, and besides, so we at least need to try. You mean? Yeah, that's what Paimon was thinking. Fortunately, based on his attitude, we worked so hard to help clear Linny and Lynette's names, and yet we turn around and bam! Oh, right! Linny and Lynette are from the House of the Hearth. They work for the Knave, so they could be here to investigate too! Huh? It looks like a magician's prop. It was nice to bump into you again. What in the world? It's written like he's greeting a buddy on the street. Paimon thought he'd write if you say so. Hey, you're finally awake! Well, it's Paimon's first day as a prisoner. Last night, Paimon dreamed about getting interrogated. Hey, come on! It's...
Hey, lazy bones! What are you still doing here?
Sorry!
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Ah, you must be the catch of the day. Looks like you've got...
Yep, we just arrived.
Don't interrupt me when I'm...
Yes, sir.
Listen carefully to my instructions. I know working around these machines can be very dangerous. Do your job well, and you can... Anyway, the Fortress of Meropide doesn't want to lose a single one of...
Got it.
Your job is to use the machine over there to process widgets. Watch carefully, and make sure you step on the pedal at the right time. If the machine gets jammed, then Here, take this. Bring me the process widgets, and I'll give you some credit coupons in exchange.
So if the machine gets jammed, you just need to attack it to fix the problem. Once the widget is hot enough to glow, jump to step on the pedal and hit the widget with the hammer. Report back to the foreman and give him the processed widgets!
Huh. This one is... Alright, I'll pass you for now.
Paimon's exhausted. Ugh. Even though he probably just... Lenny? Mr. Magician? Where are you? Oh, this had better not be some disappearing act. He doesn't seem to...
Onwards! We have work to do.
Learn the safety rules by heart. Wait, what was the second part? Learn the safety rules by heart. What was the second part?
I hope the others find some.
Hey, over here.
Oh, you...
Oh, you scare so easily.
Oh, you little...
So.
Oh, Lynette! You're here too! You two really are inseparable.
That's right. My brother simply can't stand to be away from me.
It's not just Lynette. Fremine is also here.
Oh, you mean that diver from the House of the Hearth, right? Now hurry up and tell us, how did you end up as criminals this time?
Sadly, even the teeniest of things can land you in prison these days.
And then...
Next, I invited several audience members to
My brother was charged with theft, and I was charged as his...
It really isn't that bad. The missing wallets are all in the leftmost drawer of the Maison Gardiennage's big filing cabinet.
Yep, we should be released then.
In terms of the magic trick,
Leave it to Lenny to magic himself into prison.
Indeed. Last time I hid my identity from you, so I don't plan on keeping anything from you this time. We were instructed by the father of our house, the Knave.
Told you so!
As for what we're investigating, perhaps you have... Some even say that the entire fortress exists just... The House of the Hearth has been investigating this for... But recently, all of our informants, including... We believe that this is a direct provocation, and it's the reason Father has somehow managed to confirm that Focalors does not have Fontaine's gnosis.
Huh?
Father has her ways. Many of them are beyond our imagination, and we've never had the chance to see her at work.
It was this information that led us to suspect that Fontaine's gnosis might be in the fortress of Meripede.
So it's all about the gnosis.
Well, that's about it from our side.
Bingo! The Knave has been applying a lot of pressure. Traveler, are we allowed to tell them?
You don't need to worry too much about that. Father used the situation as a pretext to negotiate with two high-ranking officials in the court of Fontaine. She actually just wants to be able to make concessions on this matter for gains elsewhere.
Sometimes you need an excuse to do things you otherwise couldn't. And...
Of course, it's not a complete farce. If we do manage to find out what happened to
Is it just Paimon? Or does it feel like we're the only ones who actually...
I wouldn't go that far. Father just has different standards than we do when it comes to what can be sacrificed for an advantage. Even though we have different objectives, we're both here to invest. As you know, the House of the Hearth has many reasons to seek the Gnosis, but our...
See, I told you.
Is that so?
Lenny seems to be thinking pretty...
Of course he is. Lenny has been looking forward to a chance to reach an... Or, I should say...
Lynette, just tell them...
It's okay to open up a little.
Very prudent of you, and I was prepared for the worst, but you were actually more agreeable than I anticipated. Since Lynette and I arrived here, our investigation uncovered... Most people just clammed up and wouldn't talk, but after asking the right questions, you should be aware of that while you're investigating.
A forbidden zone?
Good. That's the most suspicious thing about the fortress that we know of so far. Oh, look at the time. You two must be...
Oh, that's just what Paimon wanted to hear!
There's some serious noise pollution going on in the production zone.
I want to go on a vacation with Galvana.
Oh, he wasn't kidding. Today's meal is nowhere near as good as last. Forget about it then. What? But life here doesn't seem all that good.
You think so, mate? If I had a coupon for every... Seems you fishies still haven't learned your lessons from your life up on the surf. If you take things at face value, then by the time you reach a day... everyone's been telling you to just follow the rule. But what they don't tell you is that the rules aren't exact. The truth is, this...
Huh? Hit?
Not everyone knows about those rules, but whether you...
Really?
Of course.
Oh, you mean that if there really are hidden rules? In that case, would you tell us some hidden...
Come on, mate.
Paimon understands, but...
Yeah, I know. Moreover, you're new fish. Freshly caught. And completely out of... I'm usually around the rag and bone shop.
He left. Just like that. Huh. Do you think he's just trying... Yeah. It might be a good place to... But, like he said, we don't have any coupons, and we're still... we were so busy...
Grab yourself a welfare meal.
So Paimon just confirmed with the guards that our shift is set for every morning. But it seems like most of the other inmates... Oh, and they also said that you can use... They weren't kidding. Nighty-night. think the vision connected Child's consciousness to yours. And our investigation has its first. So what did you see in the dream? Do you know where Child went? Huh. Okay, what's more important now is that it's the start of another new... What's the plan for today? Let's go! It's time to start working.
Look who decided to show up. Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Good, here you go. Remember...
I'm on speed. But after so many shifts, it seems...
Hey there, fellow shiftmates. I saw you finished your work.
Oh, hey there!
That's right. The name's Rowan. I've been working here for almost 15 years.
Whoa, you've been working here a long time, Chief.
If there's anything you'd like to...
Alright, Chief. We'll be sure to come to you first.
Did you just ask about... Pretty sharp for newcomers. You've already heard about the rules, huh? Who'd you hear it from? Alright. Truth is, you two keep working like this?
Huh? Wait, there's...
Well, it's usually not that easy to break one on accident. The conditions of the hidden rules are, if you work continuously in the production zone for 3 days, then something bad will happen during...
Huh? Like what?
If I knew that, then I...
You mean, even you...
There's actually a legend about this. They say that there was a worker who worked way harder than me. One time, he tried to test his limits and worked as long... He disappeared into thin air, as if he'd evaporated.
What the... How could that happen?
Unfortunately, we were assigned different production zones. I never saw...
Wait, are you thinking that it was... Huh?
Oh? You... Listen.
Yeah, I agree with Chief here. Do you really want to try? What is this garbage? Ooh, it looks disgusting. Oh, but... What would you like to do this afternoon? Knowing Child, he must have...
Oh, you must be the Traveler, huh? Sorry, mate, but competitors as strong as you are prohibited from... Even convicts value their lives, Joe. But we have a game here that'll let you show off your strength.
And if we lose...
Of course. That's the cruel reality facing... Okay, great. The targets in front of you will pop up one after another. You'll need to hit the targets in the same order that they popped up. If you can complete a few rounds in a row with no mistakes, but the second you mess up the order, you lose. The game costs 300 credit coupons to have it go. So, you up for it? Thanks for your patronage, mate.
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like Colin said!
Not bad.
Aw, looks like we won't... The dawn of a new day. What do you have planned for us? Right, we just need to...
Look who decided to show up! Get your butts in gear and get to work. Time's a-wasting. Oh? What's with...
Sure. What should... Nice! We did... Ooh, Paimon... That's it. Paimon doesn't even have the energy to talk it. Oh, Paimon's exhausted. Wait a sec. Now that Paimon thinks about it, haven't we been working non-stop for... Oh, Paimon... But it doesn't seem like anything's changed at all. And we made it to the coupon cafeteria. Are the so-called hidden rules only a rumor after all? Well, there's no use to... Paimon wonders what we'll get... Wait! What? What in the world is that? Is this stuff... What do you think is going on? Is this the bad thing that Rowan was talking about? No, stop right there. Paimon gets what you mean. Just, hey, isn't that Woolsey over there? He must have... Hey, Woolsey, have a moment?
What is it?
It's about the...
The meat? Oh, that.
How could... what should we do now? Woolsey wouldn't even give us the time of day. Yeah, looks like we have no other choice. What would you like to do this afternoon? Yeah, Paimon felt like...
Oh, hello.
No need to be.
Sorry, I couldn't help but think of. Oh, it's hard to say. Maybe I am.
Wait.
Oh, I'm always indecisive, and I tend to make a mess. What? Please, don't.
Siege Wing? Aren't you supposed to be in the infirmary? Hello, Travel. Everyone's usually busy around now, and we don't have any. Enjoy? It's really worth watching. I often stand here and observe everyone. Humans are just so interesting. Are you talking about. Oh, I can see why you think that, but you shouldn't jump to conclusions. See, we Melazines are a different species, and we see the world very differently from humans. It's very easy for me to observe everyone's condition. Wait, Melazines can. Yes, running around tending to everyone's health is very fulfilling. But I'd much prefer it if you're all happy. Take care of your body and make sure you eat well. Always rest when you're tired. We'll definitely take care of.
Hey, it's the Traveler and Pop. No, just like His Grace said.
Rowan?
Oh, I was injured a bit just now.
Huh. Paimon would.
Shh. I just knew you would say that. This is pretty embarrassing.
Oh, you mean she wasn't.
Yeah.
The rumors say that there's never anybody in the infirmary in the half hour before.
Huh. That's actually really strange.
Forget it.
Hey, look! There's something here! That suspicious guy peeking into the infirmary just now. He must have dropped this. Look, the Melazine perceive the world. As a result, their sense of aesthetics and beauty... Ooh. And as for the notebook...
Oh, wonderful. I was worried that you'd be busy trying.
Paimon likes having more... Have you also been investigating?
No, I was just slacking off, and you happened to catch me. My brother is still obsessed with anything remotely related to the Forbidden Zone. Oh, before I forget.
Huh? Credit?
I've been here longer than you. Coupons aren't a resource in particularly short supply.
Aw, that's so nice of you, Lynette. Oh, you want to stop? Okay, So after working a few days straight, has our investigation turned up anything useful recently? Really? Well, we'll keep... The dawn of a new day. What do you have planned for us? After working here so long, but doing the same thing all the time can get Yeah, it's good. Paimon's gonna take her time and savor every bite! What would you like to do this afternoon? Maybe we'll be able to find some leads there.
Oh, back for another try? All right, then get...
Okay, do your best to hit the targets, just like